Hello, my name is Dr. Jennifer Smith. I'm here today on behalf of Dr. Kuhn and Golden Period. Today, we would like to focus on the following: helping fathers to understand their importance and role in the lives of their children. A child without a father is a lost child, especially emotionally, behaviorally, developmentally, and psychologically. Fathers are so crucial in children's lives, just as important as mothers, and that's why fathers need to fully understand their importance and roles, because without their impact and involvement, children critically suffer in every aspect of their lives. We'd like to take this opportunity to focus on fathers with this particular lesson to provide strategies to help them become more involved in their children's lives. We'll also explain the negative consequences that might occur if fathers fail to provide time for their children. Let's get started. The first thing that you need to know is that if your child grows up without the influence of a father in their life, it will negatively impact their childhood and follow them into adulthood. When they have children of their own, and especially if they are young boys growing up without fathers, they will have no guidance or direction in how to appropriately parent their children. That's why when your child is young, from birth to until they are old enough to depart your home as adults, that your involvement in their lives as a father is constant and continuous daily and weekly. What are the positive impacts of having a father actively engaged in their children's lives? Number 1, children whose fathers are actively involved in their lives daily are less stressed and have more stable and structured lives. Children that have the support of two parents are naturally more stable because they receive quality time from two parents instead of just one. When children are fortunate enough to experience their childhood with their fathers reading books to them, playing with them, having daily family meals with them, and spending quality time with them, it promotes a level of calmness that can only be achieved by having both their mothers and fathers engaged in their lives. Although everyone knows that parenting is the hardest job in the world, it's even harder if only the mother is in the parenting role. Life for your children will be more stable and stress-free with the father supporting the raising of the children, just as mothers do on a daily basis. Number 2, when fathers are engaged in their children's lives, academically, their children perform better in schools. Imagine your child having both parents attend a school function or a school parent-teacher meeting, as it should be. When children know that both their mother and father will be advocates for them at school, academically and behaviorally, it's an incentive to promote good academic performance because they will realize that both parents will be monitoring their achievements and behavior in school. Number 3, children with high involvement of their fathers in their daily lives are more emotionally stable. They also have fewer behavior problems because their fathers provide another level of direct support for inappropriate or bad behavior if it occurs. Yes, mothers are great disciplinarians, but when children receive a level of discipline from both parents, they have consistent consequences for inappropriate behavior, temper tantrums, not following rules and instructions, etc. When children realize that discipline is being consistently enforced by two parents instead of just one, it promotes a better attitude for them to attempt to manage their behavior and to avoid any negative consequence of disciplining both their mother and father. Number 4, children are more mentally and psychologically stable when their father is involved in their daily lives. Children who grow up without their fathers engaged in their daily lives tend to have mental and psychological problems and behaviors that follow them into adulthood. They tend to suffer from depression, anxiety problems, and other emotional and behavioral instabilities. Number 5. Children are more confident when their fathers are actively involved in their lives. There's nothing like having a father spend quality time with their child after school each day when they get home from work, on weekends if their schedule is free, and during family times and discussions each day or week. When children get the attention of both parents, they are more confident in everything that they do. Leading, socializing, playing with their peers and friends, doing household chores, playing sports or hobbies, because they know that both parents, especially their father, is a huge part of their support system. Therefore, they live their lives knowing that both their mother and father will be supportive in whatever they are engaged in as children, which boosts their confidence in themselves with everything they attempt to do or later become as adults. Number 6. The entire family's home environment is more stable when fathers are home each night after work and are with the entire family. Most fathers work, and many are tired each day when they get home after work. Because many fathers are the head of the households of their families, they spend numerous hours at work instead of home. Even when getting home after work, and although you may be tired, it's still important as a father that you spend at least 30 minutes with your child when you get home so you won't be absent in their life during the weekdays. During the weekends, take your mind off work and make sure that you spend quality time with your child. Being able to prioritize your time as a father and spend quality time with your child each day teaches your child that you value them, that they are your top priority, and that they are the most important person in your life. When you fail to give yourself and your time to your child, it cripples their self-worth to the point that they will not feel valued. What are the negative impacts of not having a father actively engaged in their children's daily lives? Children who don't have the daily or weekly presence of their fathers in their lives suffer emotionally, behaviorally, developmentally, and psychologically. The impact of a father in the life of his child can't be replaced or discredited. When a child is experiencing a troubling or unstable adulthood, one of their instability factors is the lack of involvement of a father in their lives when they were children. If you want to positively impact your child's adulthood and future, be present in their lives as children.